Hello, wonderful people out there. I want to say hi to you. I hope you are doing well, you're keeping safe, and that God is taking care of you. Now, today I want us to discuss this topic about that the hard time, during the hard time, that is the best time to know what people are made of. That it is very difficult to know people when you are making merry, when you are having fun. Like now, maybe a young couple, when they are starting off in their marriage, and maybe they are doing well financially, it will be very difficult to know the direction that marriage will take. But of course, we always hope for the best. And this program is not about prophesying doom, but it is just to wish us all the best and to pray that our marriages and our relationship will work out well. But it is good to, to accept the fact that during the hard time or difficult time, that is when people's nature are manifested and are revealed. It is very hard to know the kind of the person you have until you are faced with a crisis or a difficult situation. Either maybe it is a financial crisis or maybe a sickness or any form of crisis. And during the time of crisis, that is when you are squeezed, just like a wine press. You are squeezed, and you are now able to know whether what you are bringing out is actually what you behave or you pretend to be or you appear publicly. And I also need to say at this point that you are what you are when you are alone. The things you do when you are alone, the things that you think about, because Jesus said, as a man thinks in his heart, so he is. So what you think is who you are. Sometimes you can pretend to manifest what you are not. And what you do when in your private closet, what you do when you are alone, what you do in that private cocoon or closet, that is who you really are. The mental processes, the thing you think you alone knows, that is who you really are. Because as a man thinks, so he is. Now, I want to give you an example of Job's wife. And when Job was faced with a crisis, now the wife's nature was revealed, and she told the husband, why should you go through all this trouble? Why don't you curse God and you die? Because in a time of crisis, people are able to reveal their true nature. Now, if you're courting a girl or a gentleman, the best time to know that girl, it is not when you're having coffee somewhere, but it's also when you are having some stressing moment. You look for situations and circumstances where maybe you'll be a bit stressed. You should not look for such, but those moments or stressful moments and circumstances will come along the way as you prepare for your marriage. And that is a time to know one another. That is a time to get to know the kind of a lady or the kind of a man that you call your husband in a few years or in a few months to come. Because we only reveal our true nature in the day of crisis or in the midst of wine press or when we are under pressure. That is the best time to know who people really are. And if you want to know your friends, it is the time of crisis, not in good times. You have fun with your friends, you go out there and have fun and spend money, in those parties and all that. But the best time to know whether these guys are really your friend, it is when there is a crisis or when you're in a crisis and you need them. Even between a husband and a wife, it is not when money is flowing and there is, you are stable financially. The best time to know the nature of your husband or the nature of your wife, it is during the time of crisis. During the time of crisis, that is the best time to know people. And I'm not sparing doom, I'm not a prophet of doom, but it is important that we be what we project to be, that when even during the day of crisis, we'll still project the same person that we were always projected. It's good to reconfigure ourselves. It's good to make sure that I'm in this relationship, not to gain, not just to benefit, but it is a symbiotic relationship. It's a mutually inclusive relationship where I benefit and my partner benefit at the same time. So I'm not here just to be a parasite. I'm not just here to receive, but I'm also in this relationship just to give my time, to give my love, and to give whatever I can be able to provide just to make it better and to improve on this relationship. It should be symbiotic, not parasitic. So God bless you so much. Until we meet next time, my name is Wilson Mutua, and this is your program, Impact Initiative. God bless.